Welcome back, beautiful souls. I'm Pandora, and today we are flowing into one of the most graceful, harmonious, and emotionally intelligent energies in the entire zodiac, Libra. But of course, we're not just stopping there. Because on this channel, we go deep. Today, we're blending the air sign magic of Libra with the soul contract insight of numerology, specifically your life path number. So, if you're a Libra sun, moon, rising, or even if someone you love is a Libra, this video is for you. But even more than that, it's for the part of you that knows your zodiac sign is just one layer of a much deeper cosmic design. Your life path number is one of the most powerful numbers in your numerology chart. It tells the story of your soul's journey, your purpose, your gifts, your wounds, and the spiritual lessons you came to master in this lifetime. When we combine this sacred number with the balanced, relationship-focused essence of Libra, it's like decoding your divine blueprint, how to calculate your life path number. Before we dive in, let me quickly show you how to find your life path number, just in case you don't know it yet. All you need is your full date of birth. Write it out in numbers, day, month, and year, and then reduce each part to a single digit. For example, let's say your birthday is October 25th, 1987. That's month 10. 1 plus 0 equal to 1. 1 day, day 25. 2 plus 5 equal to 7. Year, 1987. 1 plus 9 plus 8 plus 7 equal to 25. 2 plus 5 equal to 7. Then you add them together. 1 plus 7 equal to 15. 1 plus 5 equal to 6. So this person's life path number is 6. If your final sum adds up to 11, 22, or 33, don't reduce them. Those are master numbers, and they have their own special meanings we'll talk about later in this video. Now let's begin with our beautiful Libra energy. Libra is ruled by Venus, the planet of love, beauty, and justice. It is an air sign, intellectual, artistic, relational. Libra seeks harmony in all things, between self and others, between desire and duty, between truth and grace. But Libra's journey isn't always easy. Behind that poised exterior is often someone wrestling with deep inner tension, people-pleasing, indecision, emotional conflict, or a fear of confrontation. And this is where the life path number offers the missing piece. Because depending on what your number is, that Libra energy can either soar or struggle. Let's explore every combination, from life path 1 to 33. Libra plus life path 1, the independent diplomat. This is a fascinating combination. Libra is all about connection and partnership, while life path 1 is the ultimate individualist. You're here to learn how to balance self and other, how to stand confidently on your own 2 feet while still opening your heart to meaningful relationships. As a Libra with a 1 life path, your soul came to lead with love. You're a graceful powerhouse. You have the diplomacy to manage conflict and the drive to take charge when others hesitate. You likely have strong opinions, but you deliver them gently. People respect your leadership style because it's not harsh or forceful, it's refined. You naturally draw people in with your ideas and your poise. But here's the thing. You might struggle with self-doubt. Libra wants to weigh every angle before making a decision, while the 1 wants to just act. This can cause major inner conflict. You may hesitate to take the spotlight or downplay your power to keep the peace. Your lesson is to own your authority without losing your grace. Your life path wants you to stand tall. Your Libra energy wants you to stand together. Your magic happens when you do both. In love, you seek a partner who respects your independence and fuels your fire, but who also understands your deep emotional sensitivity. You give a lot, but you need space too. You're here to show the world that strength and softness are not opposites. You are a leader of love, and when you stop second-guessing your brilliance, there's nothing you can't do. Libra plus life path 2, the harmonious healer. Libra and life path 2. This is the ultimate peacemaker. You are kind, empathic, and intuitive, and your presence is calming. People often come to you when they're in crisis, because they know you'll listen without judgment and reflect the truth with gentleness. This combo is deeply relational. Both Libra and the 2 crave connection, emotional understanding, and balance. But while this makes you a beautiful soul to be around, it can also mean you lose yourself in others. You're so attuned to the needs of those around you, you sometimes forget your own. You may struggle with boundaries, overgiving, or a fear of conflict. You hate the idea of disappointing people. But this life path wants you to remember, you matter too. Your superpower is emotional intelligence. You read between the lines. You notice subtle shifts in energy, and your Libra diplomacy helps you navigate social waters with ease. In love, you're romantic and idealistic. You dream of that soul-deep connection. But be careful not to give too much too soon. Learn to receive as well as you give. You came here to be a heart-centered guide, a bridge builder, a soul who holds space for others to heal, but who also learns to protect and prioritize their own sacred energy. When you honor your own needs as much as others, your inner light becomes a beacon. Libra plus Life Path 3, the artistic messenger. Now this is a creative whirlwind. Life Path 3 brings charm, expression, and a gift with words, while Libra adds grace, aesthetic sensibility, and a natural sense of beauty. Together, this makes you the poet of the zodiac, a social butterfly with a deep emotional core. You were born to create beauty, speak truth, and bring people together through inspiration. You likely have a magnetic personality. You can light up a room without even trying. You see beauty in others and help them see it in themselves. Whether through art, storytelling, humor, or activism, you use your voice to connect and uplift. But here's your challenge: emotional overwhelm. Both Libra and the 3 can struggle with inner conflict. You feel a lot, and sometimes you try to gloss over your pain by staying busy or putting on a smile. You might also fear being seen too deeply. You present so beautifully that others don't always know when you're struggling. Your healing comes when you tell the whole story, not just the pretty parts. Your authenticity is your greatest art. In love, you're romantic, flirty, and generous, but you need someone who can see through the sparkle to your deeper layers. You came here to inspire joy, but joy begins with being real. Libra plus Life Path 4, the devoted builder. This pairing brings structure to Libra's swirling thoughts. Life Path 4 is all about discipline, stability, and building something that lasts. When blended with Libra's grace and intellect, you become someone who creates beauty with purpose. You are practical, loyal, and hardworking, but you're also refined, diplomatic, and caring. You don't just want success, you want it to feel balanced, honest, and aligned with your values. People trust you because you're reliable, you follow through. You may have high standards, both for yourself and others, but they come from a place of integrity. However, you might struggle with being too hard on yourself. Life Path 4 energy can be very critical, and combined with Libra's tendency to overthink or seek perfection, you may fall into self-doubt or fear of failure. Your soul lesson is to trust your pace. Everything doesn't need to be perfect, it just needs to be honest. You are meant to build things that last, but it's okay if the path to that is winding or slow. In love, you are steady and loyal. You're not into superficial romance. You crave substance, teamwork, and respect. You're here to bring beauty into structure and wisdom into form. You build foundations where others lose balance, and that's your quiet superpower. Libra plus Life Path 5, the elegant explorer. Now this is a wild and beautiful combo. Libra seeks harmony and stability, while Life Path 5 craves change, freedom, and adventure. Together, they create a soul who is both curious and charming, always looking for the deeper truth behind every experience. You have a magnetic energy. People are drawn to your curiosity, your passion, your open mind. You're the type who can be discussing philosophy one minute and dancing under the stars the next. You love learning, traveling, exploring new cultures and ideas. But you also want deep connection and peace in your relationships. Your biggest challenge is restlessness. Life Path 5 doesn't like limits, and Libra sometimes fears making the wrong choice. This can make it hard for you to commit fully to people, places, or paths. You might feel torn between freedom and intimacy or between security and adventure. Your soul wants both. When you learn that commitment doesn't mean confinement, and that change can still happen inside strong relationships, you'll feel more fulfilled. In love, you're flirtatious, passionate, and emotionally intuitive. You want a partner who gives you freedom and makes you feel safe. You're here to teach that freedom and love are not enemies. They're two wings of the same soul. Libra plus Life Path 6, the loving visionary. This is one of the most heart-centered combinations in the cosmos. Both Libra and the 6 are deeply committed to love, family, service, and emotional balance. You came into this life to heal through harmony. You have a natural gift for relationships. You understand people on a soul level. You know how to mediate, to soothe, to bring peace into chaotic spaces. You're likely someone others lean on in times of emotional distress. You may work in a healing field, counseling, aesthetics, wellness, the arts, or simply be the emotional anchor in your personal relationships. But your challenge is over-responsibility. You care so deeply you might forget yourself in the process of caring for others. You might say yes when you mean no, or feel guilty setting boundaries. Your lesson is to remember, you are not responsible for everyone's happiness. Your presence is healing, but your energy is sacred. In love, you give your all. You dream of a soulful, equal partnership filled with trust, intimacy, and shared growth. You're sensual, romantic, and incredibly loyal. You're here to model unconditional love with clear boundaries. A Libra +6 is a divine combination of heart, grace, and soul purpose. Libra plus Life Path 7, the spiritual thinker. This is an introspective and mysterious pairing. Libra is outward-focused, wanting connection, harmony, and justice, while Life Path 7 pulls inward, seeking knowledge, truth, and spiritual understanding. You are a deep soul, elegant, quiet, and observant. You may often feel like you're watching the world through a window, analyzing, questioning, seeking deeper meaning behind it all. You have a sharp mind and a sensitive heart. You love beauty, but you crave truth even more. You may feel like an old soul, wise beyond your years, but you might struggle with isolation or emotional detachment. Libra wants to connect, but 7 seconds often needs solitude to recharge. You may find it hard to fully open up to others, even though you deeply desire intimacy. Your soul wants to balance intellect and vulnerability. To learn that being seen doesn't mean being unsafe. In love, you are cautious, selective, and soul-focused. You want something real, spiritual, emotional, intellectual. Nothing surface level will satisfy you. You're here to teach others how to merge depth with beauty and how to seek the divine in everyday life. Libra plus Life Path 8, the graceful powerhouse. Now this is a powerhouse. Libra and Life Path 8 together make for someone who is elegant, ambitious, and fiercely capable. You have natural leadership abilities. You understand people. You read energy. And you know how to get things done without losing your composure or charm. You likely feel a strong sense of responsibility in this life. You're here to achieve, to succeed, and to elevate others in the process. You may be drawn to business, law, justice, or leadership roles in any field. Your challenge? Control and emotional suppression. The 8 wants to stay strong. Libra wants to stay poised. But sometimes, you hide your pain behind perfection. You may struggle to show vulnerability, even when it's needed. Your soul wants you to feel safe being soft. Power isn't just about strength, it's also about emotional wisdom. In love, you're fiercely loyal, protective, and generous. But you may come off as guarded. When you let your walls down, your capacity to love is profound. You're here to lead with both grace and courage. Your life is a masterclass in what it means to be powerful, loving, and fair, all at once. Libra plus Life Path 9, the soulful humanitarian. This is a deeply spiritual and compassionate combo. Life Path 9 is about healing, letting go, and serving humanity. Libra adds the flair for justice, art, and emotional balance. Together you become a visionary peacemaker, someone who sees the potential in the world and wants to help it blossom. You are likely drawn to causes, activism, healing work, or creative expression that uplifts others. You carry ancient wisdom. You may feel like you've lived many lives, and in some ways you have. Your biggest challenge is emotional burnout or idealism. You care deeply, but the pain of the world can weigh heavily on your heart. Sometimes you may try to save others, or you may feel lost when others don't reciprocate your level of care. Your soul's lesson is to give without losing yourself, to know that your value isn't just in what you offer others, but in who you are. In love, you are romantic, soulful, and deeply giving. You want a spiritual bond, a higher love, a connection that feels written in the stars. You're here to lead with empathy and awaken consciousness through kindness, truth, and grace. Libra plus Life Path 11, the intuitive harmonizer. This is a master number combination, and it's pure magic. Life Path 11 brings spiritual illumination. Libra brings relational brilliance. Together, you are an intuitive bridge between worlds, between seen and unseen, self and other, light and shadow. You likely have psychic gifts, artistic genius, or healing abilities. You see patterns in people and life. You often sense what others feel before they say it. Your presence uplifts, but you may also carry a deep sensitivity that feels overwhelming at times. You might struggle with energy overload or emotional confusion. The 11 is intense. Libra seeks peace. You may swing between inspiration and exhaustion, clarity and confusion. But you are here to channel light, through art, wisdom, teaching, or simply through the way you love. In relationships, you want spiritual connection, emotional safety, and divine chemistry. You're a natural healer, but remember, you don't have to fix everyone. You're here to inspire, to awaken, and to mirror divine beauty back into the world. Libra plus Life Path 22, the balanced architect. Another master number, and a powerful one. Life Path 22 is the master builder, able to turn vision into reality. With Libra's elegance and empathy, you become a force of creation and healing. You're here to create things that matter. Institutions, businesses, foundations, systems. But not cold or soulless ones. Beautiful, human-centered structures that uplift people and communities. You are likely extremely gifted. You might have a sharp mind, a visionary heart, and the practical skills to turn ideas into impact. But the 22 carries heavy energy. You may feel like you're not doing enough, even when you're doing more than most. Libra adds the perfectionist streak. Your lesson is to trust divine timing and to ground yourself in joy, not just achievement. In love, you seek someone who supports your dreams, keeps you emotionally nourished, and shares your values. You're here to blend power with purpose and compassion with leadership. Libra plus Life Path 33, the sacred healer. This is the master teacher and the high priestess of love. The 33 is the number of divine compassion. Combined with Libra, you are here to bring healing through relationships, beauty, and deep emotional resonance. You feel everything. You carry ancestral wisdom, emotional depth, and a spiritual calling to serve. You may have walked through pain early in life and turned it into empathy. You are nurturing, poetic, intuitive, and full of grace. Your presence is often soothing. You were born to raise the frequency of love in the world, but 33 energy can feel overwhelming. You may struggle with self-worth, burnout, or feeling like you have to sacrifice your needs to help others. Your lesson is to heal yourself first. When you are full, your presence becomes medicine for everyone around you. In love, you are deeply loyal, romantic, and soulful. You're not just seeking a partner, you're seeking your sacred mirror. You're here to teach that love is a path, not a performance, and that beauty can be a spiritual act. So, my beautiful Libra souls, there you have it. Each life path number brings a new layer of meaning to your zodiac journey. Whether you're a visionary 11, a sensitive 2, a passionate 5, or a determined 8, you carry a unique soul mission. As a Libra, your energy is about balance, justice, connection, and beauty. But your life path number tells you where your soul is growing and what kind of harmony you're here to create. Let me know in the comments. What's your life path number? Did your combination resonate with you? Which part of the message hit home? Your voice matters here. Your journey is sacred. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with a fellow Libra you love. Until next time, stay graceful, stay empowered, and always stay aligned with your card of destiny. I'm Pandora, and I'll see you in the next video.